and welcome to another Joyful Gym with Audrey Joy. Today is Labor Day, a day when many of us have the day off to rest from our labor. Labor Day actually started in the late 1800s. The intent was to celebrate the contributions of the American worker to the strength and the well-being and prosperity of the United States of America. Like many things in this country, it began as a grassroots movement before President Grover Cleveland signed it into law as a federal holiday in 1894. While the original intent was worthy and quite important, actually, the concept of having a day off from our labor to rest resonates a little bit more with me. Perhaps it does you too. I mean, we're busy people. Our to-do lists are long, our calendars are full, and honestly, it feels to me at least like we can just never get it all done. There's always something that gets planned forward to the next day or the next week, and it can be overwhelming at times. I've felt this way for quite some time, and I bet that I'm not alone in that feeling. This year, I started the practice of keeping the Sabbath. A few times, this has not worked out, but that's the exception, not the rule. I just like to rest for the most part on Sundays and focus on the Lord and just spend my day into the evening just relaxing. So here's how my Sunday goes. First of all, I want to get myself ready for church, ready for worship. So I'll spend a little time reading the scriptures, and I always try to anticipate what I think the preacher is going to be preaching on. You see, I want to see what God wants me to see and hear before the preacher tells me what he wants me to see and hear. Then after church, I spend a little bit of time reviewing the passages that the pastor referenced in his sermon. And then I get ready for our Bible study later in the week. And then during football season, well, not just football season, every Sunday, a nap is very much important. During football season, though, I get a really good one usually in the first and sometimes into the second quarter. Football naps are just the best. The point is to rest, to take a break from your work and your normal routine. Sometimes I garden, sometimes I can, sometimes I read, but whatever I spend my time doing on Sundays, it's best if it's not related to my work. I mean, even God took a day of rest or a time of rest after he completed creation. He set the example, and it's never a bad thing to follow God's example. If you found value in this gym, share it with a friend and follow me on my Facebook page. This is from me. If you're not already a Joyful Gym subscriber, well, you can change that by emailing me at audreyjoy@thisisforme.com or log into my website, thisisforme.com. Be joyful.